Hi friends, we're coming back with some more product education on the perfect foundations for dry skin or for girls who just love really dewy, fresh looking skin and they don't really prefer a matte finish. So we have two products that cover this little zone here, and they are our BB Flawless BB Cream and our Pressed Cream Foundation. Now, the difference, and really the only difference between these two products, is that this one is light coverage and this one is full coverage. So if somebody wants to cover up, let's say they have a little bit more breakout to their skin or they have some tone unevenness, then they are probably going to be more happy with this product. If somebody just wants a really light, barely there foundation, that is our BB Flawless. So let's go into the BB Flawless first. The BB Flawless is amazing because it is moisturizing. It is also a complexion treatment. What that means is that the longer they wear this product, it is actually going to treat and even out their complexion. So again, skincare in a bottle. If you will notice, there is a little bit of a theme with our foundations. So one of my favorite ways to apply BB Flawless is with a blending bud, okay? So you just want to squeeze a little bit on there, press it into the skin, even it out. I don't really like using my fingers because I feel like it's too easy to swipe it around and you get no coverage. So either the blending bud or I like to use our powder concealer brush. If somebody likes really light coverage but they tend to have dark circles, here's your upsell, my friends. I always like to upsell it with a liquid concealer. One, if they want a little bit more full coverage one day, they can mix these two products together. So they put them on their hand and blend them together and boom, they've got full coverage liquid foundation by doing these two together. Or if on a regular day, they just want to put the BB cream all over and then use their concealer underneath their eyes, they can do that with the powder concealer brush. If you notice a theme, I love this brush. So how I apply the BB cream is you either press it in with a blending bud, or two, if you put it on with the brush, I put it on my hand, I dip it in here, and I put it on in circles, and then I do buffing motions, okay? When they are doing their concealer, this is very important. Have them take the concealer end and bring the concealer down like this into a triangular shape. Do you see my concealer when I just did that? You can see, even though it's blended, you can see where it was. So you bring it down and over, press it all the way in and work that in, and then I take the big side and just kind of buff out that to make it look nice and blended and smooth, okay? So let's talk about the cream foundation. The cream foundation is my personal favorite. So if somebody has mature skin, if somebody has a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, if somebody has dry skin, if somebody has irritated skin, this is their jam. Or if somebody like me just loves a dewy, super dewy, glowy look to their skin, this is going to be their foundation. So again, same two products. You can either apply it with a blending bud by putting it on here and pressing it into the skin, or you can use the powder concealer brush and you can put it in here, press it on, and then buff it and buff it and buff it and buff it. So again, same tips as our liquid foundation. When you get around the nose or if somebody has large pores, you want to coach them to put their foundation on in circular motions going clockwise and then counterclockwise, and that is how we kick those pores to the curb. But I love this product because it does not settle into fine lines and wrinkles. And like I told you, it is full coverage. Well, guess what? It also comes as a set. And when you buy this as a set of two, you get a huge price break. So what I like to do is I like to sell people two shades. I sell them their skin matte shade and I sell them a lighter color for highlighting. Because it's so full coverage, I do not need liquid concealer when I wear it. So my upsell with the cream foundation is I upsell it with two shades, either their skin match and a contour shade to use instead of a bronzer, or with a light shade to use as a highlighter. So why they're gonna love this is because even though it's full coverage, it is weightless on the skin. You do not feel it on your skin. It does not sit heavy. Like I said, it provides full coverage, and I like to sell it as a set of two. So I sell either their match and a shade dark for their contour, or I sell their skin match and a shade light to do a highlighter. And so again, one of the reasons that I love selling with the blending buds or selling with this is because it has that dual end. So I can sell this is your skin, you know, for all over, and you can do this for one for your concealer, and then the blending bud, you get the big one and the little one. So I always say this is for your all over your face, and this one is for your highlighting. So That is how I like to always, always work on that upsell in a very natural way. So again, those are the two different dry skin foundations. I hope that this helps you know which one is for you. And when it comes to foundation matching, there's a thread inside Luminous Tribe. You just post their picture, make sure they are facing a window, make sure that we are really able to see them. They're not in flash photography, they're not in indoor lighting, they're facing a window. When we have a really great picture, we can tell you which shade they are, okay? Hopefully this helps you feel a little bit more confident in making recommendations on the right foundation for your client's skin. One of my favorite ways to ask somebody which kind of foundation should you be wearing, I just ask them, so tell me, is your skin oily or is it more dry? And if they say, I don't know, then I always ask them, if after a few hours of wearing your makeup, does your T-zone tend to get shiny? Then that tells me they're probably a combination or what you would consider normal skin, and that kind of helps me. So if they are normal to dry, then these are their foundations, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.